Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm Jose with GeneratingEntrepreneurs.com. I just wanted to share with you the riches and the payments of helping others. You know, there's a lot of people in our lives that we live in. Our immediate circles are really close circles that experience depression and anxiety on a regular basis. And that could be from anything financially, internally. It could be from childhood things, a bad relationship. It doesn't necessarily have to have a single trigger. It could be a multiple things, and that's why they say depression has many faces, because it doesn't have one defining way of how it started, you know. And so when you get to a position where you're extremely down about anything, there is really no better feeling that I've experienced personally than going out of your way and helping someone else. Because that feeling that you get when you really see compassion from someone and you really see gratitude, and when they give it to you in such a raw way where you're finding this person in their lowest. And it's hard to come to a position where you ask for help. And I'm sure you guys all know that. I'm sure we've all been in a position financially or in some way or another where it's difficult to just want to feel, you know, vulnerable. Like I need someone's help, and to feel like, what if they say no? What if, you know, giving that power to someone like that it's hard. So when you're in that position where you give your attention to someone that's just in such a place mentally, and so they're broken, you know, and when you give them a little attention and let them know like they're not alone and just you're there for them, there's nothing better. There is nothing better for you. There's nothing better for them at that point. What they feel, it gives them hope. It's doing the right thing, you know. And all too often I see people just throw change in the bucket for the homeless people, and that's not a solution. That doesn't help. That doesn't do anything. And if they have any issues with drugs or alcohol, that's just most likely fueling those bad habits. So we make a change by getting involved on a personal level, not just by throwing change in a bucket, or not just by driving past someone and saying, you know, I've given you money before, or your friend that comes to you with a problem in his relationship and you say as advice, oh man, I hear you complaining about this all the time, like when are you gonna just get rid of it? That's not really supportive at all, you know, and that's not really doing the right thing as a person that could help. The power's in our hands. It truly is. And what we do with our time and how we help people is our own personal choice. But at the same time, look at the world around us. Look at what our own personal choices of neglecting that importance has gotten us. I mean, there's a lot of people around us at any given time that is just experiencing extreme detriment in their life, and it shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be that way, especially considering this is an equal playing field. This is an area, a country we live in, that even the poorest of poor can have the opportunity to come up and be the richest of rich. It just depends on their drive, their exposure, their opportunities, the right place at the right time. I mean, there's a bunch of things that could be factors, but it's still opportunities that are in our hands. It's up to us, and it goes the same for helping people. If you don't make a conscious effort to do it, and do it without expecting repayment, there's not going to be a fix to this problem that we have in our country and in this world. And it really just makes the difference when one person does it, and that one person probably sparks for the next person to do it, and it just snowballs out of control. It really is a contagious thing when acts of kindness are very contagious. And all too often I just see people just bat the eye and turn away. They just say, oh well, this guy doesn't need my help, or my favorite one is, oh, they're too young to be panhandling or to be asking for change. They could be working. You never know what could happen. I mean, that child could have lost his family in a car accident and lost everything and just kicked out of his house and has nothing, and he could be mentally just shattered. I mean, you don't know. We can't judge people without getting to know them, and we shouldn't judge them at all. And so help people when you can. Make that effort, because you will have repayment 10 times back to you. It's the way things work. And if you're religious, God will repay you these things 10 times fold when you ask, or when you do things for people and don't ask for anything in return. Me personally, I support everything about that, and I just do the right thing because I can, not because I should, but because I'm setting an example for my kids and other people to follow. As an influencer, you have to do things that are uncomfortable sometimes, and sometimes that means doing things just to help other people stop those fears so that they can start doing things to help other people also. So I'm Jose with generatingentrepreneurs.com. I hope you guys like this video. If you do, leave a comment, share, subscribe. I would love for you guys to leave any comments, or if you guys want to open this discussion up, just let me know. Leave a comment. Again, don't be shy. This is a great important thing, but it is neglected all too often. So you guys have a good day and take care.